Wagwan, Mike. T, what's happening, brother? Shit fucked up. Alright, so I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram. So for the people on the gram, I'm on my other page. People on YouTube, welcome. Oh, what is going on tonight? Oh, for sure. Definitely getting better, brother. Definitely. That's the name of the game, is to get better. Get better every day. Deep is definitely the way. Deep is definitely the way. It's a cheat code. It's a frequency cheat code hack. It's a frequency cheat code hack that a lot of people ain't even utilizing. Deep is the way. Welcome to another episode of Talking Fiction. This is your boy, NOC, Nocturnal the Form Runner. I am, by far, the nicest health and wellness coach you have ever encountered. I am, by far, the nicest sports-specific coach that you've ever encountered. I am, by far, the nicest life mentor that you will ever encounter when dealing with the things that you're trying to overcome in order to get to where you got to get to. Welcome. We want to talk about something that I feel like there's a hole in the market. I've given people 20 years to talk about it, but nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to address it. Everybody's talking about how bad sugar is. Everybody wants to talk about how bad salt is. Everybody talks about the badness of salt and the badness of sugar. They talk about how bad excessive salt is. They talk about how bad excessive sugar is. Now, you can make the distinction on which one you want to go with. But when you come over here, you don't worry about salt intake. When you come over here, you don't worry about sugar intake. We don't worry about those things. Those things don't have nothing to do with us. Because we understand what those elements do. One is carbon, one is sodium. One is a sodium bound to chloride. We understand what chlorides do. We understand what sodium does. It's the fact that people don't know who they are and know their bodies, so they just accept whatever science tells them. You just accept whatever. Whatever these niggas tell you, you just accept it. It's all bad for you. A doctor told me salt was bad for you. Just like a doctor told you butter was bad for you. I want you to look at the testosterone levels of the men nowadays. All because butter was bad. All because eggs was bad. Two things in history. Eggs and butter. They took eggs and butter. Now you got this soft, super soft generation. A doctor started that. Y'all put so much stake in the people. Not enough stake in yourself. See, I represent Big Mama now. I represent Big Mama now. I don't put stock in the people. I put stock into the spirits. I put stock into myself. So I can call myself the nicest. So let's talk about salt and sugar. Let's look at this from a perspective that nobody talks about. Nobody has ever talked about it, and I gave you ample time. I gave you ample time to talk about it. Hotep, all you doctors, all you scientists, I gave you ample time to create this differentiation, this this understanding of the difference. Let me back up, because I said that I will be clear and I will make it easy, so easy that a baby can understand it. So let me back up. I said that I will make this so clear, crystal clear, so you can understand it, right? All right, so everybody has a gripe with salt. You can choose which one you want to be, but they're both the same fruit. They're on the same tree. Salt and sugar is on the same tree. Salt and sugar is the subconscious and the conscious mind. Salt and sugar is God and Jesus. Salt and sugar are the laws of nature. But you got a lot of people out here that's talking about they manifesting. You got a lot of people that's out here talking about what they're doing in the spiritual realm, yet they can't fix themselves. Now here you have a personal coach who help you get to a position to where neither salt nor sugar controls your life. And we don't take nothing out of your diet, because we don't do no diets. Form overweight. Rule number 1, we don't do no diets. So let's think about this. Most of the people who are viewing this are older. So you've gotten to a point in your life where you've achieved some metabolic dysfunction. That's okay. That's okay. We got 70-year-olds that reversing their metabolic dysfunctions. So, but it all depends on you. The quality of information matters not. That's why I just continue to tell you I'm a disseminator of information. The quality of the information don't matter. It's the faith in which you have in the information that you got that matters. Now, here's how this works. We got people that are here new. Never seen me before, never been around, don't know nothing about me. Just viewing. Just in here. What this guy's talking about. Cool. Eye-opening experience. You have salt, sodium, and you have sugar, carbon. The sugar that which you get is stripped of its cofactors. The salt that you get is stripped of its cofactors. Everything in nature has help. Everything in nature has help. Everything in nature has help. The salt that we get stripped of its cofactors. The sugar that we get stripped of its cofactors. So we're getting raw elements without the cofactors that the body require in order to balance those elements out. Now I'm going to show you how those two elements are on the same tree. Both of those elements are on the same tree. Sodium and sugar is on the same tree. How does that work? If you eat a whole bunch of sugar, what happens? Your blood becomes acidic. Pancreas runs out. You get diabetes. Before you get diabetes, what happens? You can't get diabetes without getting high blood pressure first. You can't get diabetes unless you're born with type 1 diabetes, and that's because the mother had high blood pressure while you was in the womb. You can't get diabetes without getting high blood pressure first. I gotta ask 3 questions when you come over here. If you get too much salt, what happens? You get high blood pressure. What's the next stage of high blood pressure? Diabetes. What's the next stage after diabetes? Regardless of whether you're eating sugar or chocolate. Sugar or salt. What's the next stage? Dialysis. They're on the same tree. You're going to get hypertension first. Your A1Cs are going to go up. Your kidneys are going to start to fail. The sugar's going to be in your pee. And then you're going to be on dialysis because you absolutely destroyed your kidneys. They're on the same tree. If you eat an abundance of salt, you'll run into the same problem. If you eat an abundance of sugar, you'll run into the same problem. Here's another aspect of it though. What's Alzheimer's? A sodium deficiency. Nobody talks about that, do they? What's multiple sclerosis? A sodium deficiency. Nobody talks about that, do they? I know you've never heard it. Where's the science? I'm not giving you no science. You can go and do the research and run the parallels. I'm trying to tell you that I did it for you. I've been doing this for 30 years. Don't lump me into them old ass looking doctors that y'all fuck with. I'm older than them. And I look better than them. So those of you who don't want to understand this, keep going. It's okay. It's okay. There's no harm, no foul. Sugar and salt is on the same tree. The body is so intelligent. It moves in one direction. It'll take sugar and do what it needs to do for sugar. It'll take salt and it'll do what it needs to do for salt. Same tree. Different kind of fruit on the same tree. One gives you a metabolic problem because of elevated pressure. Elevated pressure? Y'all heard the term. What's the term? What happens when you get elevated pressure? Pressure does what? What does pressure do? Pressure busts pipes. Exactly. Sodium will elevate your pressure because with elevated pressure comes elevated water. But guess what? You ain't got enough. You ain't got enough. So you get all this sodium, but you ain't got enough water. What happens with the brother? Sugar. Sugar does what? It dehydrates, it dries out. So you eat all this sugar and what you ain't got? Enough water. So when you come over here to form overweight, the first question is, how are you shitting? That's the first question. How are your shits? How many times per day do you go use the bathroom? That's the first question. The second question is, how are you sleeping? How's your sleep? How are you resting? Are you dreaming? Are your dreams in color? And the third question, one of the most important questions that I can ask, how much water do you drink? I post that post. I said, your healer out here got you taking 1 million fucking herbs. They got you eating motherfucking leaves. They got you eating all the bullshit. You don't even eat. You withering away on a diet. We fix hypertension and diabetes with the same mix. Water. We fix diabetes and hypertension with fucking water. And one, maybe two other things. While you out here listening and looking at every video that you can find. I take Ceylon cinnamon and I do this and I do that. How about take a shit and drink some water? Anybody ever told you that? Sugar and salt off the same tree. Who told you that? Nobody told you that. You've never heard that before. Nobody told you that sugar and salt was the same fucking thing in the body. No one. You've never heard that before. You would try to find it. You would do some research. You would look it up. No one has told you that. It didn't even become a part of your reality till now. Both of them create the same metabolic issue. in the body. Y'all just, they never told you that cancer loves salt too, did you? They just say, what they tell you, sugar feeds cancer. They didn't tell you that sodium do too, did you? Did they? They never told you that. They never, you don't understand that sodium burns the membrane? You got so many people talking mucous membrane, don't have a mucous membrane. When you alkaline, you don't have no mucus. So you thin out that membrane that protect you from the burning of the sodium. And you're wondering why all these vegans, these food abstainers, these juicers, these people who feel like they got to do this diet are dying still. You still trying to figure it out. I know. It's okay. You're here now. You're here now. Sodium is an essential electrolyte. Sodium is an essential. I gotta get this fan on. It's hot in here. I got me riled up. So sodium is an essential electrolyte, right? Carbon is essential for life. The brain does not want ketones. I'm sorry. You're gonna see a lot of the keto people. You're gonna see them. You have a lot of problems like, what's your boy name? The real estate nigga. Go look him up. Look at how you look right now. What's his name? The real estate dude. 10X guy. Go look him up. See what he look like right now. Look a mess. They look a mess. You're gonna start seeing a lot of keto people Grant Cardone. They look a mess. You're gonna start seeing a lot of these people who are ketoers. And this is the crazy part. It was a guy who was a bodybuilder. I used to follow him on YouTube. And I said, bro, I told him, I said, bro, you need to stop what the fuck you're doing. Kick the fucking keto diet. Leave that shit alone, bro. And he fucking died. I just go to his channel one day, all of a sudden there's RIP. And you got so much research on keto. And listen. Keto has benefits. Everything, listen. Form over weight, rule number 1. Everything works. And nothing works. Everything works. And nothing works. It's what you believe to be true. But you don't know you don't know the facts. So I'm gonna make it very simple for you. I told you I would give you this so plainly that a 3rd grader could understand this, right? In all of your foods, in everything that you consume, because they want to manipulate the dopamine receptors and the taste buds. They want to manipulate you. So everything you're going to consume is going to have sugar and sodium. Everything you eat is going to have some salt and it's going to have some sugar. Now, when you got those 0-calorie stuff, they use the fake sugar. You're manipulating the body in a different way. So you kind of fucking yourself up because The brain is very intelligent, and the great mother is even more intelligent. So when the tongue tastes something that's sweet, it sends a signal to the great mother. The great mother sends a signal to the brain via the vagus nerve that we have energy coming your way. And when that energy doesn't come that way, the brain starts to send a signal back to the great mother like, what? I'm about to go into brain fog. I'm about to get irritated. I'm about to get irritable. I'm about to feel a certain type of way. I'm about to. You can feel it coming. You don't know what it is because you don't know what's in the food. You don't know what you just ate. To you, it was just something I got at the snack machine to carve a craving. It was 0 calories. It was sugar-free. The tongue told the great mother that it was some shit coming. I got some money coming. I got some energy coming. The brain says, where's the energy? And the energy never arrives. And you become irritable. You become aggravated easily. You become sleepy. You become tired. All the things, the metabolic issues. So now what happens? The great mother got to hold up for a word. So she got to go and pull from those storages, the liver storages, glycogen, the muscle storages. She got to go and pull energy from the storages for an emergency to feed the brain. That's right. That's what it does. But so now the great mother don't believe you no more. Your body's an intelligence. So this is how you end up getting fat. This is how you end up putting on weight. This is why you see people drinking Coke Zero and all these different things. This is why their neurological system is fucked up. And this is the reason why they hold belly fat and why they hold fat in different places. Because it's a lie. It's full of salt, a substitute sugar. The body tastes the salt, sodium. Wherever sodium goes, it pulls water. You dehydrated because you're eating something that don't have any water in it. So you dehydrated, you're putting in sodium, and you got this fake sugar. The body's really trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. You caught it in a conundrum. That's why when you drink a soda, you ain't drunk no water, but you still got to go pee. It's pulling water from the muscle tissue. It's pulling water from your eyes. It's pulling water from everything that's wet. Your mouth dry, niggas with dry lips. They can't taste the food. Like, you don't understand that this affects all aspects of the body. All aspects. The body will start pulling minerals out of your bones. So, here you are. You eating fake sugar. And the brain is waiting on its natural sugar, but you gave it some bullshit. And the great mother, your gut system, the gut biome, it don't recognize the sugar. It's like I've never seen this before. This is not in nature. This shit is not in nature. Aspartame and all the shit that y'all eating, the fake sugars, that's not in nature. That's created in the lab, and it's created from the poop of what? What is it created from? Y'all don't understand that fake sugar is created from poop. Nobody told you that fake sugar was created from poop. Sucralose and all of those other sugars, the fake sugars, that's poop. All of the fake sugars, the Coke Zero and all of the sugar-free shit that y'all been eating over the last 15 years was created from shit. Fungal shit. See, this is one thing about the medical industrial complex. They're going to make sure that they never cure cancer, and they're going to make sure that you always get it. They're going to make sure that you got a fungus in your body. They're going to make sure that there's a virus present in your fucking bloodstream. The instant you drink something that contains a fake sugar, you feed the fungus because it is the poop. All of those sugars are grown off of poop. Viral poop. All fake sugars is waste products. All. If it's not cane sugar, date sugar, sugar that come from a plant, it's poop. And that poop, we know how fungus works. Fungus and viruses love poop. So when your attitude reflects poop, you keep trying to create a reality with shit all over your body and in your body, and wonder why people continue to say you got a shitty attitude. Why your personality don't match with nobody else unless they shitty just like you. Because you eat all of the bullshit. And here's the thing. It's a very easy thing to fix. You just got to drink water. See, that's the thing about fungus and viruses. They don't like water. They tolerate water. They dirty. They don't like to be clean. They don't like the soap. So they shut down your gallbladder. How many people got their gallbladder removed? You hear people talk about it every day. I got my gallbladder removed. That's soap. It's alkaline. It's green. Bile. Fungus hate it. So what happens is, as soon as you eat that fake sugar, or you have too much sugar and you're dehydrated, fungus takes that sugar, and it takes that bile, and it make a snowball. What are those snowballs? See, y'all think y'all stupid. Y'all keep looking in the mirror thinking you stupid. I told you, you can trick me. You can lie to me and tell me whatever. I'm going to still be your boy. But you can't lie to you. So what do you call those snowballs that fungus make with your bile when sugar is present because it loves filth? Exactly. Gallstones. That's exactly what happens. That's when they tell you, oh, you eat too much sugar, you got these gallstones. Well, how about you fix the fungus first? How about you get hydrated? How about you go take a shit? Everybody want to go to the sugar. Then you wonder why you irritable all the time. It don't matter how much you get a little candy, you'll be cool for a minute, but everybody get on your nerves and it's you wait. It don't matter what you do, you're always tired. You can't metabolize nothing. They ain't giving you no solutions. Nobody ever told you that you was dehydrated and had a gut biome overgrown with fungus that's taking your sugar and making that gallbladder fluid that's alkaline, that's supposed to help sweep out the colon, making it into gallstones and packing it in the hole and trying to keep everything from coming in. So then what happens? Do y'all not understand that duodenum is where your pancreas release its enzymes to? Your pancreas sits directly behind the stomach. You got your stomach, the pancreas sits directly behind the stomach. So when you chew a carb, when you drink some Kool-Aid, some juice, your taste buds tell the pancreas, sugar. It gets to the stomach, no salt, no stomach acid needed. Pancreas, insulin. Oh, you got gallstones. I can't even get out. No matter how much candy you eat, no matter how much sugar you eat, you can't get it in. I gotta stick myself in the navel with a needle now. All is relative. I got so many DMs. I got so many DMs. What's the water that you're giving them? Is it alkaline water? No, Hotel. It's not alkaline water. We don't drink alkaline water over here, Hotel. We drink dirty stuff, light-skinned stuff, and clear stuff. That's it. I don't mind if I do. Because I give you an understanding of how your body works, man. This is the thing. Everybody want to give you something, but they want to give you instructions on how to take it. Take this 2 times a day. Take this 3 times a day. It's going to help cure this. It's going to do this. Listen, ain't nobody cured you of nothing. You cured you of any problem that you've ever had. You fixed it. Don't give nobody else your credit. Like, okay, let's do this right here, right now. Let's get this part correct right now. Let's get this part right here fixed immediately. Ain't nobody ever did nothing for you. Ain't nobody ever helped you out. Ain't nobody ever did nothing outside of your parents or the people that loved you growing up. Ain't nobody did shit for you. Everything that you have accomplished and did and created, you did it. You are the walking representation of your mind. So if you was in a bind and you said to yourself, I know Matt can help me out. You created, how the fuck would you even know me if you didn't find me? You found me. I wouldn't even exist if you hadn't created me. You did it, not me. You just, hey, Mac knows some shit. Let me just fuck around and ask Mac and see if Mac know. You did it, not me. You did it, not me. Everything is about you. Everything is about you. Everything. You are living a representation, a reflection of what's in here. That's why I keep telling you all is mine. You did it. You did it. You did it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for your energy into the ethers. I'm grateful for your problems into the ethers that allowed me to do the research to find a solution that put the synergistic energy, the frequency together for you to find me. We are a creation of each other. So stop giving everybody else your credit. That's number one. Number one, you gotta stop giving everybody your credit. Y'all hear me talk my shit about me. I'm the nicest. Y'all hear me talk about, I need y'all to do the same thing. I'm so nice that I know my A1Cs is up. This is how I want you to approach this, right? For those of you who know people who are sick or people who are sick, this is how I want you to approach this. You know how nice I am? This is mirror work. This is you talking to you, okay? This is not you talking to somebody else. You got to practice this shit. You got to practice it. Because you're in the movie. You living in a simulation. You got to practice. You got to get it down pat. You got to do it with yourself. You got to bounce it off of you first, right? So this is what you do. You say, you know how nice I am? You know how cold I am? I'm so cold that I just went to the doctor, right? This nigga gonna tell me I got hypertension, high blood pressure. Won't put me on meds and everything. But I'm so cold that I'm going to create somebody to come into my life that's going to put something in my hand to the point that where I ain't going to even need to fuck with them meds. And then boom. I was watching this guy. He had on half a shirt. He had a hat on. He was saying some real shit. Damn, he knows some shit. Let me just reach out to him. You did that. You did that. Ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I'm over here just living my life, you heard me? I'm just doing me, you heard me? I'm just got you chilling, you heard me? And you like, look. Let me ask you a question. What you know about this? Oh, shit, nigga, that shit easy. When y'all hear me say that, y'all be looking at me. I know y'all be coming at, I know when y'all text me in my DMs and y'all hit me with that little, yo, I got this, I'm like, oh, shit, that shit easy to fix. I know y'all be looking at me like, nigga, I done been to like 2, 3 doctors, you heard me? I done been to like this, that, and the third. I talked to my mom and them, my uncle, y'all be looking at me like, dog, ain't no way. And I'll be like, yeah, way. Everything, every problem. Listen, form overweight. Ask yourself the form overweight big 3. That's what it's called. It's the big 3. And all of my clients, everybody I've ever coached over the last 5 or 6 years, always stop. Whenever you have any kind of problem, I don't care what it is, ask yourself the big 3. Write it down. Write it down. Have a conversation in the mirror with yourself. Because you can lie to me. I'm cool. Sometimes you have to have the conversation in the mirror before you even bring it to me. The God in you is going to give you everything that you need. What's the motto? I teach you so you can teach it. Most of the people here are people that have come to me and they don't need me. They just bounce shit off of me now. I teach you so you can teach it. Under every circumstance, all you have to do is ask yourself the big 3. How's my sleep? How many times per day am I using the bathroom? And how much water am I consuming? When you get the answer to those questions, then you can start whittling down where the problem is. Because there's only one problem. It's only one problem, man. And all of the diseases that y'all niggas know about, every disease that you know about comes from one problem. Every disease that you've seen in Africa as a child, one problem. Everything that you hear about over here, every cancer, metabolic problem, even birth-related problems, they come from one problem. One. Everybody want to make all this shit difficult. That's what I love about me. I make it so simple. That's what you love about me. This is the reason why you don't have a defense mechanism against me. I make this shit so easy. I don't care about what your doctor say. I don't care about what your science say. I don't care about your research. I don't care about none of that. Ain't but one issue. You decided at 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. You did. Your mama didn't decide it. Your teacher didn't decide it. You coached in 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. You decided that you was going to be sick. By raise of hands. How many of y'all think that Mac, I don't understand? Raise your hand if you don't get it. Tell me, type it, chat. Tell me you don't understand what I'm saying. I never chose to be this. I would never choose to be sick. You're a fraud. Prove me wrong. You chose it. You chose the issue. Yeah, you did. You not sure you understand? Cool. Cool, don't worry. I'm gonna get you there. If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me know. Let me know if you don't understand what I'm saying. Let me know, and I'm gonna make it so plain. You're gonna be like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is the reason why you chose to be sick. At 12 years old, 11 years old, 10 years old, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you made one decision. You made one decision between the ages of 10 and 15 to 17. You made one decision. You decided that you wasn't gonna shit just anywhere. Most of you, that decision came when you decided that you wasn't gonna shit at school. That is the single most problem in the United States. Everybody's sick because in middle school and junior high, high school, they decided they wasn't gonna shit just anywhere. That's the problem. When you came to the decision, bro, this school toilet is fucking filled. I ain't finna shit in this toilet, man. When you was, I can hold it till I get home. 80% of prostate cancer because they held a pee. Fibroids, fungus and pee. Shit, fungus and pee. Fibroids is shit, fungus and pee. And see, this is the crazy part. Exactly. This is the crazy part. They make bathrooms like janitors. They pay them nothing. They don't want you to be in a clean atmosphere. They want you to not shit because they know they got a cancer patient. They got a hypertensive patient. They got a diabetic patient. These people for the long term. Because we want to get you in hypertension at 28. We want to get you a diabetic at 38. We want to get you a dialysis at 48. We'll keep you alive to 68. We'd have made $40 million off of you in insurance. Sugar and sodium. Two elements, man. And here's the thing. Excessive sodium give you the runs. Excessive sugar constipates you. Of the same tree. All of your metabolic problems, cancer, you can get it from excessive sugar. Cancer, you can get it from excessive sugar, salt. But if you don't eat things that support the mucous membrane and you put salt in the body, what does salt do to that lining? You ever put salt on a slug? You know a slug is alkaline. It burns. Sodium burns. Sodium burns. So you just can't be willy-nilly just eating sodium like crazy. You can't do that. You can't just be willy-nilly eating sugar like crazy. You can't do that. Because if you dehydrate it, Sugar is going to create neuropathy. It's going to create problems. That's why diabetics get their feet cut off. They nerves and shit go to getting fucked up. They get once they become diabetic, like brother, it's a chain reaction. You get high blood pressure, your A1Cs is out of control, your cells can't accept sugar no more, you need insulin, your kidneys start to fail, so you got high blood pressure. They give you a beta blocker and cholesterol problems, so they cut your nuts off. That whenever they give you cholesterol lowering drugs, there's two things that are going to happen. If you're a man, you're never going to be able to have relations. If you're a woman, Alzheimer's is coming. Guaranteed. Guarantee. This is a guarantee. Your mind is gone. Damages the liver. The fungus in your gut making gallstones. If you ain't got your gallbladder removed, you got your gallbladder removed, you know your gall is just constantly leaking. Then you got people who got irritable bowel syndrome. You got people who got GERD and all these other metabolic problems. All of those problems come from a sodium deficiency. All of your gut problems come from lack of salt. Well, Mac, I be putting salt. I salt my food. How can I get lack of salt? Remember? I said they put salt and sugar in all your food, right? I just said that, right? I just said that, right? Okay. We're going to get to the basics. There has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. See, I'm not going to give you all the secrets because I'm waiting for Hotep is going to steal this. Hotep is going to AI this. AI is listening. They're going to steal this and they're going to try to spin it like they've been talking about this. You haven't. Nobody has told you these things. Nobody have explained these things to you. I know this, but I know Hotep. So I'm not going to give you all the secrets, but they can, science savvy, they can probably figure it out. Okay, anyway, you have to have a balance because most of the time, hypertension is not a sodium problem. It's a dehydration problem and a potassium deficiency. High cholesterol typically is not a bad problem because the higher your cholesterol, the higher your testosterone in men. If you got low cholesterol, if you lower your cholesterol as a man, you're gonna lower your manhood as a man. Well, you a ho out here. You heard me? Shout out to my boy Mario P. You a ho out here. You lower your cholesterol, you lower your manhood, yeah. That's why we don't do cholesterol lowering drugs, and I tell you to eat a whole half a stick of butter. You will come to this understanding. I promise you've never seen any or heard anything like this before. I'm the nicest. I am. I'm sorry. I am. I'm nice like that. I'm cold. I'm cold with this health shit. I'm cold. I'm the nicest. And it makes sense to you. Your problem is one problem. You dehydrated. Sugar dehydrates. It makes everything brittle and crack. That's why when they do these sugar scrubs, see, I don't do no coffee, no sugar. I don't do none of that shit. Soap, Vaseline, nigga. Now, you gotta understand something. There are times that I do olive oil. Because olive oil is a fruit. Some of y'all do almond oil and have a carrier. You do castor oil. But you don't know castor oil penetrates deep and break up things. That's how people have strokes. Because they got these stones. They got this calcium in their blood vessels. And they add castor oil. Castor oil will go in and break up things. And then that Calcium dislodges and yep, get stuck up here. It's just a beauty secret. Y'all don't know. Y'all didn't know nothing. Y'all don't know. Ain't nobody told y'all the dangers. Y'all just, but what you don't know won't hurt you, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you that. But that's what I got the 4-salt soak for. 4-salt soak, get rid of all that. Vasodilation, hot water, vasodilate, everything's relaxed. Magnesium sulfate, we get a sulfur molecule, magnesium. We take it, open up the pores. The magnesium goes in. Sulfur thins the blood. Blood moves extremely fast. You notice getting the 4-salt soak when the heart rate goes up. Boron, massive mineral, tells calcium, go back in the bone. I got magnesium with me. Magnesium, the sister of the brother, calcium. Calcium alkalizes the blood. Magnesium, after the alkalization of the blood, tells the calcium, go back in the bone. We got to build new blood. That's what the 4-salt soak is for. I told somebody I would do a refresher for y'all. I think I'm going to do that on the blessed day tomorrow. 4-salt soak will put you back in the game. Gives you the magnesium. Relaxes the heart. The heart loves magnesium. Y'all got these strong hearts. Y'all got these strong hearts, so when you do your breath work before you go to bed, you do a 4-salt soak, and you do the breath work before you go to bed, everything in your body will love you. Talk about morning wood like you ain't never had before, fellas. Oh, I got their attention then. I got your attention then, huh? What is this 4-salt soak? Come get you a consultation. Four-salt soak, breath work. You don't even know you went to sleep. You just wake up. You don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, what happened last night? It's like you lose a whole day. And you get all of your minerals in the body. You get these minerals in the body that the body needs in order to balance out everything. Because you're extremely dehydrated because you've been eating all this sugar all day. And then you go, let's just say you listen to a Hotep. Hotep say, drink you some warm, salty lemon water. I condone that. I push that heavy. Hotep will tell you that. Get you some lemon water. Some of them tell you lemon water. Salty lemon water. How many of them tell you to put that cayenne in there? How many of them tell you, follow me now, because I'm a red-eyed pepper boy. Driving like it's high. Follow me now, because I'm a red-eyed pepper boy. How many of them people tell you to put that red-eyed chili pepper in there? See? They always give you half the solution. You can drink that lemon water all day. You can drink apple cider vinegar mix all day. That red hot pepper boy. Follow me now, because I'm a red hot pepper boy. You need that red pepper. You got to have that cayenne in that thing. Just a little bit. Your saliva, your salivary glands are going to tell the rest of the body, vasodilate that blood. I told y'all, it's for the blood. It's for the blood. When we made jet fuel, I told you jet fuel. It's for the blood. It's red for the blood. It brings oxygen to the blood. And guess what else? It's a midday vitamin C. See, when you come over here, you understand timing. You understand timing. Timing is everything. It's not what, it's when. When you have that lemon water, that lemon juice, you get your lemon and you stick a butter knife in that thing and you turn it and you squeeze it, all that juice come out. Because some of y'all just be squeezing. Y'all cut it and squeeze it, don't get no juice. You got to stick that butter knife in that thing and turn it and get that juice. Let the seeds fall in there. Don't worry about that. You ain't going to drink them seeds. Let the seeds fall in there. You get that good lemon water. Get you some good lemon water and you take a little pinch of salt and throw that salt in there. And then you get that cayenne pepper in that little shaker and you just... The liver says to the thyroid, I'm sending you T3 and T4. Your metabolism goes up because you didn't get up and freeze out your thyroid. You gave it some sodium. But the sodium, salt. Why are we giving the body sodium first thing in the morning? Did anybody ever tell you this? Sodium builds stomach acid. But y'all niggas get up, drink some coffee, and then eat food and wonder why these hoteppers be telling you stomach cancer is this fun. Coffee creates the greatest stomach cancer. And all the hotel want to know is get their Starbucks so they can get a buzz in the brain. If it turns my brain on, I can't do anything like without my coffee. And be sick as fuck. Your thyroid, like, what in your mind? What in your mind made you think? I want you to think about this. What in your mind made you think that your body that just rolled out of the bed, got some fake energy from caffeine and sugar, had the energy to digest fucking eggs, bacon, a bagel, fucking whatever the fucking vegan, I don't give a fuck what you ate. What makes you think after you just woke up and gave your body fake fucking energy that it's going to be able to process this food that you put in the body? See over here. The food we put in the body requires no energy to process. The first things we put in the body builds the stomach acid. Stomach doesn't process it because it's fiber. It's insoluble. So the body doesn't process it. It's fiber. The second thing we put in the body is fructose. A fruit sugar. Doesn't require any insulin. Pancreas, stay chilling. Stay chilling. We don't want to be type 2 diabetics like the rest of these niggas. Stay chill. Stay chill. We're going to work this in the furnace called the liver, who just came online because it was just cleaning itself from 3 to 5 a.m. So he ready to go. He's still in detox mode. So yeah, the liver ready. And we get a liver just what he want. That lemon water with a little sodium, and that liver sends that signal to the thyroid. That thyroid raises that metabolism, the temperature in the body, And then we get a body that fructose. And that fructose doesn't require no pancreas. It goes straight through the stomach. It doesn't require no stomach movement. It gets ate up by the gut biome and goes into the cell after it's broken down via diffusion. Doesn't require any escort. Does its own thing. Then what we do, once we got the energy in the body, we give it all the fat that it needs. We give it all the minerals that it needs with our nuts and seeds. So now you good to go. And boom, if you get that cobalamin tonic in you, let's not talk. Y'all saw what that cocoa do? Y'all saw what that chocolate do? They said chocolate create the stem cells. Chocolate create the stem cells. I told you everybody would come to this understanding. I told you everybody would come to this understanding. I told you this 20 years ago. Everybody would come to this understanding. All of the negative shit that the vegans and everybody was talking about on everything they talk, backtracking on everything. Everybody's coming to this understanding. Now all of a sudden it creates stem cells. We over here welcome you. So then when you have your cobalamin tonic, you get your methylated cobalamin, your B12 that doesn't require bacteria in order for it to convert. So yes, you can still be vegan. See, that's the thing about formal way. We everybody. I got something for everybody. I got something for everybody. Then, after we've taken care of your morning, and you're properly hydrated, and you got the proper energy, 9:30, 12:30, let's just say you have your miracle juice. Not only do you have the minerals, the vitamins, the nutrients, and the 18 essential minerals to repair your body when you sleep tonight. You got that already. That's done. Guess what? Rest of the day belong to you. I told you, give me your morning and you can have the rest of your day. And everybody will still be trying to figure out, how did you do that? We ain't even talked about the rule of the mile. We just gonna stay on sodium and sugar. We'll get to the rule of the mile on another day, Tasha. We'll stay on sodium and sugar. So I gave you salt and I gave you sugar. I fed your brain and I fed your body. Before 8 o'clock. And what I just gave you before 8 o'clock, when you go to bed at night, that's when they're going to become stars. Because that's about what time it's going to take for them to be ready to go. I'm the nicest, man. I'm cold. I'm cold, yeah. I'm the coldest nutritionist ever. Because simple fact that I don't take nothing out of your diet. It's crazy how people can eat ice cream and cookies and cake and still lose weight. Crazy how people can eat all this stuff and still fix disease. Well, they may have a little discomfort in the beginning because we got to get your big three under control. We got to get your sleep, we got to get your water, and we got to get your shit under control. Once we get that under control. But yeah, sugar and salt off the same tree. They all lead to the same metabolic issues. What you want to be? Hypertensive and diabetic, kidney failure, they all come from high sugar, high salt. They come from the same thing. But over here, you don't have to worry about that. Because we know what salt does, we know what sugar does. All you got to do is add the little brother. High blood pressure is not a sodium problem. It's a deficiency of potassium. Magnesium. You get the magnesium and potassium, you don't have a sodium problem. Sugar, pure carbon. Pure carbon. That's why black folks diabetic. You carbon people, not carbon based like you've been told. Eat sugar, it's going to hit you 10 times as harder. You cannot afford to have sugar unless you got hydrogen, water. You got to have oxygen and hydrogen. Half the niggas got sleep apnea, not getting no oxygen. The other half, they drinking pop, soda, cold drink, tea, whatever. They not drinking no water. You can't expect to consume sugar and not be hydrated, because sugar further dehydrates. You can't have no caffeine without sugar. Caffeine is a bitter. It's very bitter. That's why everything with caffeine in it got sugar in it. It further dehydrates. That's why you can drink nothing but something with caffeine in it and still have to pee, because caffeine pulls out more water from the tissue. You can't expect to consume these things and not be hydrated. If you continue, you will be a diabetic with hypertension on your way to kidney dialysis. Ain't but one disease: dehydration. Welcome. You have been amazing, and I have appreciated your attention. I give thanks for you. All you got to do is continue in your greatness. Stay as far away from nigga shit as possible. Never get involved in white affairs. Do not fuck with free will. Be good to people. Love on you. Double the love on you. Whatever love you giving you, double it. Triple it, quadruple it. Love you. Because everything that you are living comes from you. I ain't gonna get into my whole inspirational rant, but y'all know what it is with me, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to your boy. Continue in your greatness, man. Stop sleeping on yourself and stop giving other people your credit. Stop giving other people the props that you deserve to give yourself, man. Y'all the nicest ever. There has never in the history of this planet's existence have there ever been a you to exist here until now. And you want to give the glory and the credit to something that exists outside of you when there is never in the history of the billions of years that this planet has existed, has there ever been a you now? And you want to give your glory to something outside of you when you are the one that exists and made it here now. When you realize how cold-blooded you are as a human being, when you realize how fire your thoughts are and how fire your thoughts of you resonate into this planet, into the eons. When you say you love you, they hear you on Sirius. They hear you in Andromeda. They hear you in Middle Earth. They hear you. When you say you love you, the frequency of the universe listens and bows to you. But there's a caveat. You can't lie to you. If you don't love you, don't lie to you. Just like you got to court her and you got to court him in order to love him, it's okay to do that for yourself. Don't lie to you. You will give you the lies that you're telling. Love you. There will never be another one. There will never be another you as long as time exists. That's it. And if this is it, make it great. Be great, man. Be the greatest, because you the nicest ever to exist. I love y'all, man. Early. Never late.